And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
So we're very much on the way now. And he's there to belt it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this lad, Pau Cubarsí, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back. But what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham, he's going for goal! Defending of the desperate variety. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha running with the ball. He's chosen to go back. Spread out to the left. And that is well cleared. Balde. And it's Rashford. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Balde.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Rashford is in a really good position out wide. Now that real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter.
And the shot! And it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Lewandowski.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Eric Garcia. Goulet. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eric Garcia. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Rafinha. Look at the space here. Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alaba plays it all the way forward. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Gets a good foot in there. Pedri. And it's Rashford. Rafinha, given the lift of his goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafinha threads one in. Rashford finding himself in space. And he's played it back. Oh, well played, well played. Spread to the right. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the keeper's got it again. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Madrid really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Pedri. Yamal. Eric Garcia. And it's Pedri. He shifted it to the flank. Rashford. And he's whipped Lewandowski! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Now he's got space here. Stood up well to him there. Kubasi. And here's Lewandowski. And Araujo. And here's Yamal.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Balde. Eric Garcia. He won't be happy with that one. Rafinha. Played out to the left flank. Rashford. He has found the way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Eric Garcia. It's a good spell of possession, this. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Eric Garcia. And it's Pedri. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Played out towards the right wing. Alaba. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's heaved it away. Out towards the flank. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's had it taken off him. And here's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe is onto this. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Ferran Torres. That's a good ball out wide. Ferran Torres. Bargi.
That's good defensive concentration. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rafinha. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gavi. And it's Pedri. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. Voila! And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Traoré, Rodrigo. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And a chance! Well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Lopez. Gavi. Oh, that's well spotted. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Fermin picks it up out wide. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Bargi. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fan...